Hey everyone, Travis here on day 3, week 11, the final day of spring split before we get into the playoffs with Link, who just did something quite illegal in several states to Dignitas. Um,
What?
yeah, well, because it was a stomp.
That's not illegal. That's quite common around these areas.
Really? For you guys?
Yeah. I mean, like Cloud9 and TSM do it all the time. And I think we did it to Curse like one time too in the middle of the season or something like that.
Because everybody I saw, there's that little ticker that runs around the bottom of the LCS, and it's just like, oh my gosh, that was the most one-sided game ever. Jat was talking about how you guys had set a record for keeping Kiwi Kid below level 4, like 10.5 minutes in. So it seemed pretty one-sided, but you're just sort of like, just a normal day in the life of Link.
Uh, I wouldn't exactly call it normal. I would just call it a pretty good day.
So what happened there? Because you guys did this weird strategy of like both teams seemed to just be like, we're just gonna start grouping up and pushing towers, and then you guys just seem to do it better. Is that did I just chat level analysis this game?
So their team comp is exactly pretty much the same objective as ours. Like they're supposed to poke and siege, right? Like they have Jace and then they have Oriana, but we're also pretty much the same thing if you really think about it. But we have a little bit more disengaged and they have a bit more engaged. With they have Annie, we have Trundle. But what happened was we basically smashed in the 2v1, and then we rotated mid, and then we blew Oriana's flash, which let me get the kill later on.
Right.
And then we also blew Annie's flash, but Aftermove sacrificed it. But later on, they created a pick bottom lane, and then they just got like 3 kills. And then after we got 3 kills, we got Dragon, and we're basically like up like 2K I think or something.
5K.
Oh, okay, 5K.
Yeah.
And at that point, the game's pretty much over because all we have to do is group 5, and they can't do anything because they're too low level, and Nilly Spear is just too much.
Yeah. Now I did notice that you guys died. Like one member of your team died. What happened there? Because it seemed like it was such a perfect game. I think a lot of people would be like, okay, this is kind of sloppy.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like I have no words because the entire time, like literally, we're talking about it for like 10 minutes. All right, we're not gonna die. We're gonna have that perfect game that we couldn't get versus Curse that one time, and we're gonna do it this time. Just don't die. And then Afro was like, all right, here's your lantern double, and that was like, okay. No, he didn't even say anything. He was just hitting the tower, and then the lantern disappears, and 5 seconds later, he's still hitting the tower, and I'm like, wait. Something's bad. Something
Yeah.
bad is about to happen, and then he gets flash stunned by Annie, and then he's like, "Where's my lantern?"
Yeah.
And there's your double lift awareness right there.
Does he know that it goes away after a while?
Uh, I don't know. I mean, I think that's something you'd have to ask him. But I hope he knows because he plays with like one of the best stretches in NA. So, sorry, world.
Oh, there we go. Nice. Appended.
Yeah.
Now I noticed after the game, you guys all sort of split up, just went different directions. Like I saw Aframo take off with some lovely lady. I saw Nien wander off on his own too. Like, are you guys just done now until playoffs?
I mean, we're not exactly done. We're done for like today and maybe like tomorrow. But we're pretty much we have to play a lot of solo queue because of the new patch. We're gonna have to learn a lot of new champions, how item builds work, how runes works, because this is pretty much a brand new game.
Yeah.
So we're all gonna be focusing and trying really hard, and not playing Diablo 3, even though Nephilim Rift is way better than some. Wait, sorry. Like I was saying, we're gonna be practicing really hard, and in the next 2 weeks we have to prepare and beat Coast, and then I think we're playing versus TSM right after that. So that's gonna be fun, and we're aiming to beat those teams and then beat Cloud9 because I'm assuming they're gonna win the other side of the bracket and go to Paris.
Now, looking at it like the start of the season or the start of the split to now, you guys have had a very strange path, and it seems to have gotten pretty good for you here towards the end. Was this sort of what you projected to be the case at the start of the split, or how is what CLG is now feel like compared to what you were in the beginning?
Well, the beginning of the split was kind of chaotic. It was something that I was not expecting, and it was kind of hilarious and fun at the same time because like you got to play with like Choster again and like Hotshot.
Yeah.
So it was good to have like those
The Legends matches.
exactly, and we were winning some matches hilariously enough, and then that gave me hope, and I was like, damn, these teams must be kind of bad to be losing with like our roster where we have like 3 different roles or something like that, and then we got Dexter on the team, and pretty much things have been looking like pretty good. Obviously we have trouble against the top 2 teams, and I think everybody has trouble versus them, so we're trying hard to topple them. But
Chances that you guys will go to Paris?
it's not going to be easy. Not going to be easy. And that's me being realistic.
What if you were to say 50-50, 30-70?
Probably like 40-60. 40 us, 60 them.
Who's them? C9 or TSM?
C9 or TSM.
So then does that mean that they each have a 30% chance of going?
Is that how math works?
I mean, I think so, right? Like if you guys have a 40% chance of going and they have a 60, I guess you could divide it up unevenly. Like maybe TSM has a 20% chance and Cloud9 has 40.
I think what it means is if we play versus TSM, they have a 60% chance of winning, and then if we beat TSM and we play Cloud9, then they also have a 60% chance of winning. So I wouldn't exactly say it's 30-30, because that would mean that.
Okay, so then you guys have a less than 40% chance of going to Worlds. Because it's like you have to flip a coin twice and have it land on heads, both times, right? That's not 50-50. That's like 25. I don't know. It's been a while since I did math in school.
Sure.
I'm glad we got that sorted. You have any shout-outs, plugs, anything you want to say here at the end of this interview?
Yeah, shout out to your white shirt that made. Wait, isn't that 2 days old? Oh, dude, I even see a stain right here, man. What is wrong with you, Travis? No, for reals though. Shout out to iBuyPower, Razor, NZXT, and Azubu. So thanks for watching, and of course, shout out to our fans, and be ready to watch us kick some ass at playoffs. Thanks.
It's an overshirt, and that means that I can wear it again. It's been rough since I got back from Europe because of the laundry and stuff, and it's not like it's like a tiny little stain. I think that's even from today. It's just, I needed something a little bit classier to wear over the Baron shirt.
Dude, it's yellow, man. What?
You can check out the rest of our coverage of everything LCS esports and more at ongamers.com.